William McCray, this law needs to also consider equal treatment under the law. I hate to bring race up in this issue, but it is there and it does matter.
Though.
It appears that any venue that caters to African Americans in this city has a problem. I saw it with Reggae Fest. There's a problem with that. That same venue, there were other music venues that didn't get the attention or didn't get, the city didn't say that they didn't want it here. I saw a mulch recycling business that caught hell trying to keep its business open, and then I saw another business, a hurricane testing center, with a bummer engine and propellers making unconscionable well over 100 decibels of noise, and they got a very quick pass to continue business in the city. So clearly there's an issue that's checkered in this city, Jim Crow 2.0, where racism and discrimination is taken to a new level. And it may not be in your face where you can see it, but it's there. The decibel readings, everybody's talking about bass, bass, bass. Yes, bass is more of a hip-hop type of music. It's more inclined to be hip-hop. But a loud, heavy metal music can be just as annoying as heavy bass. Does the decibel meter read bass more clearly than it does loud, high instruments like a guitar, heavy metal music? They're one and the same, and they both need to be applied the same. Police officers, when they write tickets, they have to put on the ticket if it was a black person, a white person, a Latino person. They keep statistics on that. So if you're gonna go downtown and write decibel tickets, I hope there's some tracking to keep track of if you're only writing black establishments. Club New York caught hell. I think it was the people that they were catering to. I don't think it was any louder than any other club down there, but it catered to hip hop. So that is a problem, that is a concern, and we need to be wary of that, and we need to make sure that if you're going to write tickets to one type of music, that you write them to all. And there aren't very many establishments that cater to African Americans downtown. So I just want to ensure that we enforce this rule equally and equitably to everyone, to all the clubs, not just to one type of music venue. And this city does have a history, a checkered history and present of that kind of discrimination. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Just like the railroad tracks separate one half of the city and the other, it's still like that in this Diaz, because you're not paying attention. Maybe you're not, maybe it hasn't been brought to your attention, but now it is. So if the police are gonna write these tickets, they need to keep some sort of log onto which establishments they write and what type of music it was, so we can ensure that everyone gets fair and equal treatment under this noise ordinance, because clearly the city hasn't been fair with enforcement of the types of venues and music from Sumfest to Reggae Fest when it applies to African Americans.
Thank you, Mr. McCray.